the mix, the teen became angry, tired of his grandmother being on his heels. He went to the upstairs bathroom where he remembered a hammer being at. He grabbed it, opened Miss Shirley's room door, stood over her while she slept, before then striking her with the eye.
What?
Once she jumped up, stunned and shocked, it was her grandson. She attempted to get away.
Oh,
Hassani hit her again.
Oh!
She fell into the dresser before falling on the floor. The young man dropped the hammer and with a closed fist struck his grandmother.
Damn!
Until she stopped moving.
Oh my God!
For about
back with a little video today, you feel what I'm saying? And today, apparently, this 14-year-old savage unsnapped and unalived his grandma. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what he's doing, but we gonna tap into this video and see what he's talking about. Before we start, though, you already know what the business is. Like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel, smash that bell. Let's see what this YN was talking about. Let's do it, man.
For the people that spent a lot of time with their grandparents growing
up,
I
did too.
And I'm sure
my grandma
kind of love
like
that is unmatched. It's just something about a grandmother's love or a grandfather's wisdom that hits a little different than your parents. Maybe because with age comes patience. You can go to granny's house, eat whatever you want to, watch TV, and even if your parents intervene, she might say something like, leave that baby alone. They're not bothering nobody. Some kids end up moving in with their grandparents. Whether a parent unfortunately loses their life, or sometimes it's just the all-around better environment for the child. And even though our elders are full of knowledge, love, and patience, if you are a rebellious teenager, there's no way you can see that. In your mind, you might feel like grandma is mean. She is always on me about doing chores, homework, and other things that a teenager wouldn't quite understand because it's not their house and they are not paying the bills. And of course, the older we get, the more stuck in our ways we become. So if granny or granddad says
the older you get, the more stuck in your ways you become. Chat, do y'all, or comment section, I'm used to streaming, do y'all think that's true? I don't know if that's true. I feel like you only get stuck in your ways unless you don't self-approve and you don't break your habits. And a lot, he's fucking right. Never mind. A lot of people don't do it.
By 7
my bad. My bad.
Today is cleaning day. As a kid, we think like, really, they are geeking. Not knowing it's a method to the madness to teach you responsibility. But sometimes all that tough love can be mistaken for mistreatment. And some kids take rebelling to a whole nother level. And on this episode of the Baltimore Way, we'll be taking it all the way back to 2011 to discuss the case of a 14-year-old boy who got mad at his grandmother, and what he did next shocked the whole community. Back in 2011, 14-year-old Hassani Garrett was navigating being a teenager in Baltimore City. The young man at that time was on a great path, especially for inner city youth. He had good grades, had been considered a fast learner, even had been accepted in honor programs to further his learning and education.
So he was
smart. Possibly graduate early.
He was smart as hell.
Had also managed to stay out of trouble. No trips to the baby bookings, no juvenile record, and was described as laid back and well behaved.
So he good,
for whatever reason,
and he's smart, but you know the laid back ones, they the ones that's crazy deep down inside and they ready to snap.
He was living with his grandmother in the Waverly area of the city. 66-year-old Miss Shirley Garrett. Miss Shirley was described as sweet, loving, but also like most grannies, she loved her grandson but didn't play about the rules in her house. Sometimes she would show Hassani tough love, but in his mind, the teen took that as some kind of mistreatment. On March 31st, 2011, it was a normal school day. Hassani woke up early as Miss Shirley got him up, told him to get ready and go eat breakfast. After making sure he was doing what he was supposed to do, she went back to her room and went to bed. The young man finished off eating, but somewhere in the mix, the teen became angry, tired of his grandmother being on his heels. He went to the upstairs bathroom where he remembered a hammer being at. He grabbed it, opened Miss Shirley's room door, stood over her while she slept, before then striking her with the eye.
What?
Once she jumped up, stunned and shocked, it was her grandson. She attempted to get away. Hassani hit her again. She fell into the dresser before falling on the floor. The young man dropped the hammer and with a closed fist struck his grandmother until she stopped moving.
Oh my
God! He then sat there for about 2 minutes, then called 911 for help. On the call,
how you gonna call 911 for help if you the one that did the shit? What the hell is wrong with you? What's he say? Put the game down and go to sleep, or go brush your teeth, or you better eat your dinner all the way. Like, what the fuck can she have said that bad that you hammer time? Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, you obviously knew that Hammer was there for a while, and you was thinking about doing that for a while. There's no way he wasn't, y'all. Like, what's wrong with bro?
He only stated his grandmother needed help, so paramedics went to the home, located in the 800 block of East 34th Street and Waverly. Once they got to the home, Hassani greeted them at the front door, saying his grandmother was hurt and she was upstairs. They found Miss Shirley laying on her bedroom floor with blood everywhere.
Oh my
causing
God.
them to call BPD to report there was a crime scene. Police arrived to the location. They quickly realized there was a struggle in the home, and the only person there was Hassani. As Miss Shirley was taken to Johns Hopkins in critical condition, Hassani would take his first trip down to the baby bookings. The family was notified, and once they arrived and sat with the young man in the interrogation room, the teen confessed to snapping and attacking his grandmother.
That's crazy.
He stated he felt he was being mistreated in the home, so he grabbed a hammer and blacked out. He claimed once he snapped out of it and realized what he had did, he called for help. At first, in his confession, Hassani was charged as an adult with attempted murder. The community and neighbors were in shock. Everyone stated the grandmother and grandson were quiet. They never heard no arguments. She wasn't never angry, neither was he. They didn't understand why he would attack the elderly woman while she was sleeping. While Hassani was in custody, waiting for a court date, months would go by, and Miss Shirley's condition would go from bad to worse.
Wow.
And 9 months after the attack, in December of 2011, at 67 years old, she would unfortunately pass away from her injuries.
That shit crazy. I hope you proud of what you did to grandma, gang. Like, what the hell?
Even though
to grandma, oh, that lady, while she was sleeping.
Would get a break beforehand. Let's rewind back to March 2011. His case had been dropped to juvenile courts, and his record was sealed. So even though confessing, it's no public records on whatever happened with the case and Hassani, whether the young man got time or was sent to a group home. Some people felt something had to be going on in the house for the young man to catch a break like that.
That is true, though. You never know.
Being dropped to juvenile courts. Others say it was just lazy court proceedings, and the case was lulled before Miss Shirley passed away. By December, it was already in juvenile courts. Either way, rest in peace to Miss Shirley.
Oh God, and like, see, with this situation though, like, he could have been mistreated. We don't know. We wasn't there with him every day. That she could have been doing something to him. He could have been perceiving it the wrong way. She could have actually been tweaking out. You feel what I'm saying? She might have not even been doing nothing. You feel me? But like, goddamn, that shit got real that fast. You feel me, bro? Hey, that's wild though. Grandma. A grandma.
Our prayers and condolences to the family.
Goddamn.
I couldn't imagine how she felt waking up, seeing her own grandson, who she took in.
Oh
fed,
God, bro,
clothed,
I would have whooped.
Gave shelter to.
I would have up my pipe. What you talking about?
I don't know what was going on in the house, but according to family and neighbors, it was all love.
All love.
Some people on the outside looking in felt the honor roll student who had never been in trouble wouldn't just snap for nothing. I'm sure by now, Hassani has been home for a minute. Hopefully he learned from his mistakes and moved on with his life. Forgave himself for what he did and his grandmother.
And it ain't on his record. So he ain't about to get charged as an adult. And he didn't get charged as an adult. So he unalives his grandma and he did his time, but he basically got away with it. Cause y'all know if somebody unalives somebody, they gonna do a little while. He basically did it cause he was young, so he low key finessed it. Like, goddamn, just because he's young. That's crazy, though, man. Let me know what y'all feel about this video. Do y'all think the grandma was doing something to bro, or bro was just tweaking on that white boy activity? No disrespect to the whites. You know what I'm saying, man? But let me know what y'all feel about this video, man. Like the video, share, subscribe to the channel, smash that bell, man. Tap my links in the description, my YouTube live channel and my Twitch live channel. Both them links in the description. It's on with y'all, man. Y'all stay safe.